Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar. Today we're going to be discussing the sad degenerate side of the internet and some human beings out there. Some unloved, unwashed individuals that frankly ruin things for everybody. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you remember a while back we talked about how the emulation community took an L because a bunch of losers literally harassed one of the developers and shut down what was in fact the PS2 emulator for Android devices. Pretty cool stuff, by the way. Dang, Muta, you're telling me I can play some SOCOM on my cell phone? Yeah, you can. Or you used to. Well, you still can, but that project isn't getting updated. Now, a similar scenario happened to a voice actress known as Lily Gao. Now, for those of you who don't understand who this voice actress is, she currently voice acted a pretty amazing character in the Resident Evil 4 remake, Ada Goddamn Wong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why this sticks out to me a lot is, A, because of the fucked up nature of what happened to her, but also because I criticized her voice acting myself. Now, I played through the game. I had a 12-hour video that I uploaded on my channel. You can watch it if you want to. And in that video, I made no hidden mistake that, god damn, I didn't find the voice acting to be amazing. I thought her performance wasn't that great. And, it is what it is. Now, typically, when I don't find a performance to be that good or something enjoyable in a fucking video game or a television show or a movie, I'm discontent, but I move on and do something else with my goddamn life, okay? Life is too fucking short to complain and cry about something so minuscule. And I know it sounds kind of hypocritical talking about it like this, in this context. But the idea is Lily Gao voiced that character. And yeah, regardless of what your thoughts are on it, there is no reason to be harassing somebody because of their performance in a goddamn video game. Now, of course, when it comes to the Resident Evil games or the movies or the television shows or the soap opera, the voice actors get changed all the time. There's very rarely the voice actor. I think the longest voice actor in the franchise probably was Jill Valentine. And even then, or sorry, no, not Jill, Claire Redfield. But even then, regardless of what you want to stick with, the voice actors and actresses get changed all the time for this franchise. And sometimes the performances are great, sometimes they're not so great. But at the end of the day, it is just a video game, and to harass somebody to the ends of the earth makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. It's one of those things that makes the entire community look bad, it makes a community of gamers look bad, and it makes this entire industry just unlovable to work with. Now, if you're mad at her for voice acting your character bad, at the end of the day, you can literally just voice your discontent to yourself, maybe to the internet around you, and just leave. There's no reason to go into the DMs and issue harassments or death threats or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if there's death threats. That was a bit, embellished by me right there just now. But any form of harassment for this individual towards their actual performance is just downright embarrassingly bad. If you're going to actually blame somebody for a bad performance in anything like this, you have to blame people like the directors, the voice acting directors. The people who pretty much okay a performance. Like if you do a line reading and the director says, well, god damn, that was amazing. Well, whose fault is that? The person that okayed that line or the person that voiced it? Clearly the voice actor or actors did their job just fine. And I'm not saying this so that you can just divert harassment towards the actual voice acting director. At the end of the day, harassment is just bad, regardless of the context and reason for it. At the end of the day, this is a video game, okay? This is a video game that ultimately is more about the gameplay than it is really the goddamn voice acting, if anything, or even the story. You see this time and time again through a community that ultimately just causes a bad look and ruins things going on forward. So yeah, it's a pretty embarrassing thing to see this voice actor as being removed. And honestly, I do want to show some support to them. Even if I didn't like their performance, I would absolutely still love to see them go on and do other roles. Because at the end of the day, it appears to me that this is probably one of their first times that they've ever been voice acting, especially for a game like this. So obviously, if they keep practicing at their craft and they keep working at it, I'm pretty sure they'll end up getting good at some point. Not everyone can pull performances like Troy Baker day one out of the box. So obviously, this was probably the one-off rookie performance that they had. And if their experience blossoms and they choose to go at it, maybe they can do some pretty awesome voice work going into the future. But even then, regardless of what you thought over here, harassing somebody for, again, a video game voice actor performance is just downright fucking embarrassing and some near fucking virgin behavior. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, another day, something bad happens in the gaming sphere, and this time, it's again another example of what happens when a small, but unfortunately militant community can cause some serious harm to our community and can cause some serious damage to the reputation as a whole. So yeah, I really hope this voice actress comes back. I really hope she doesn't let the harassment go on to it, but I found this to be just a sad, embarrassing state of affairs. And I wanted to talk about it because I wanted to extend some love and support to somebody out there that's probably getting dogpiled on the internet for something that is ultimately really fucking meaningless at the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. I am